former supporter of the United Democratic Party, Dembo Bojang, alias Dembo by Force, has disclosed that his tribal hate speech against the Yellow Party of Ousainou Darboe during the 2021 presidential campaign was deliberate. Mr. Bojang was speaking to Eyeafrica's Mafuji Cisse shortly after the NPP parliamentary aspirants submitted their nomination papers to IEC at the Kanifing Regional Office on Wednesday. Details in this report.
It's arguably the biggest blow inflicted by NPP against the Yellow Party by its former strongman Dembo by Force. As preparation intensified ahead of the much anticipated April 2022 parliamentary election, the president's religious advisor, Dembo by Force, has described his hate speech against the Yellow Party as deliberate. Advisor Bojang reiterated that every politician has their ways to eliminate their opponent.
I did it deliberately, actually. But even in the Holy Quran, what Mandinga says, Kar Quran no fasari, Mojama buka fasar no den kukelin. So some people they misinterpreted me, actually. So obviously I take it to be in good faith. In good faith. In fact, as for me, I'm not recommending myself. I'm not looking for money. I'm not a political seeker, a position seeker. Me, what is good for me, I have that intention. And the intention is I want to build legacy.
The national president of the NPP says politics is like a package of business for the business-oriented, asserting that there is no businessman or woman selling his or her product inviting people to come and buy, while describing his or her business product as bad. The veteran politician says he desires to change the political landscape in the country.
And this is obvious. We want to change the mode of politics in the Gambia here. Wherever you belong to, you respect honorably the agenda of the leader of that country.
He reveals that he is the one who advised Barrow's political advisors Yahya Jammeh to advise the Gambian leader to take in the fires UDP NAMS to contest on NPP ticket, citing that they did not disappoint the agenda of Barrow and means they should not also be disappointed.
But make sure you support the national agenda, the national cake. You try and cut some to the national development. This is what happened to them. So they were fired, about 8 of them. So we start my advice to the political advisor to president, because it's not my domain. I told him, I said, those candidates, current candidates fired by the UDP, let's make sure they contest again. Because they've not disappointed the agenda of the president, so we should not disappoint them of their desire.
Mr. Bojang pointed out that politicians will always urge people to buy their products, whether it's good or bad, describing it as the best product in town. Advisor Bojang says going to a rally with a huge crowd is not an indication that one will win, noting that NPP follows the registered voters and their candidates are inspiring ones and sellable anywhere and people will buy them. He said he gave his bag to Per Njai after realizing that Mr. Njai carried a mobile that has no SIM card to meet with students at Bakau, pretending to be speaking with the British Queen in UK. The hate speech of Dembo Bojang, alias Dembo by Force, was specifically mentioned in the election petition of the opposition United Democratic Party, answering whether Talinding and Larikunda Sabiji will have confidence in re-electing Fatoumata Jawara and Sekou Marong back to the National Assembly after being expelled from the opposition United Democratic Party in their first term in the parliament. The veteran politician said for a politician who worked for a term or so, seeking for re-election has stronger supporters. Bojang says the duo were fired from the UDP as a result of supporting the agendas of President Adama Barrow. He stressed that politicians have their language to gauge people and kill their ideas to bring a new idea to them, adding that he deliberately ill-speech against the UDP. Reporting for Eyeafrica TV, I am Mafuji Cisse.